You're muted, Mariah.
Yeah, I have sorry, I just asked someone to unmute. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry to put you on the spot. Whenever I asked to unmute, my webcam's a little finicky, so if my webcam moves at all, it mutes me. I don't know, we're rolling with it. But I am so excited to chat with you guys tonight about this, because this is something that's fairly new to me. Not to the business. I know there's so many people who have been killing it over on TikTok, but it's something I fought for a really long time. It was overwhelming. It was intimidating. I felt like I had to be perfect to work on TikTok, right? So drop a 1 if you've ever felt any of that TikTok is scary, overwhelming. I don't even know where to start. I don't want to do my hair and makeup every day. It's just a little scary over there, right? Like on Facebook and things like that, I feel like we can be behind the screen. And so it gives us a different sense of security versus TikTok is all out and in the open, okay? And so it was real scary, but I'm really excited that I started this in my business and have started incorporating it. So I've been working on TikTok now consistently, as in every single day, consistently for a month and a half. And Hannah has for just shy of a month. It's 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, it's so close. And so I want you guys to know that we're both having a really good time. I want to start with that. We're both having a lot of fun. And this business works better when you're having fun, regardless of what that looks like. Even if it's not fun with the business and your life is just fun in this season, your business is still going to grow different because you show up with a different energy. So for TikTok, for me, has been a stream of fun. And I know Hannah's going to agree with that. It's just been something new and exciting, and we can be different and create and craft different there. And it's just been a different energy, which has been really exciting. But guys, I don't want you just to know about the feelings. I came with receipts. Okay. I want you guys to know what we've been able to do in such a short time. So I've been consistently working on TikTok for a month and a half. And I went from 6,000 followers to almost 9,000 followers in a month and a half. So, that's a decent jump. And then Hannah, my girl, Hannah literally, she was like, oh, you're doing TikTok? Okay, I'm going to try that. Just on a whim, jumped in the bandwagon with me, guys. She had 40 friends. I think it was 44, 45 friends. She had 40 friends. Okay, guys. In 3 weeks, I don't even think it's been a full month yet. In 3 weeks, guys, she went from 40 friends to 2,500 friends on TikTok. Okay, so whatever excuse or fear or worry you have, there's some receipts to know. We've both grown. I went 3,000 new followers in a month and a half, and she did 2,500 in less than a month. Okay, so we've got the receipts backing it that we kind of know what we're talking about. Okay, we're not going to say that we are pros because we're very new at this. Doing something for a month is by no means to say that we are an expert or we know what we're doing. We just have decided that we're going to show up, and we're committed to the process of failing forward every day. We're committed to the process of figuring it out, of trying anyway, of being okay, well, that didn't work the way I thought. We're just learning, and we want to share that with you guys because the hardest part of working on TikTok is starting to work on TikTok. And so I'm hoping that we can kind of maybe put some of those fears you may have at rest and give you the courage to just start. So as we are sharing, I want you, if you have questions that we don't touch on or just questions in general that you want to make sure we touch on, put them in the chat as we go. And I'm going to try to make sure we swing back around and answer any specific questions because I've got a lot of notes for you guys. I tried to think of everything that held me back from starting, but at the same time, I want to make sure that we are helping you with what you actually need. So while you guys are thinking of questions, I'm putting them in the chats and all that. Hannah, if you want to go ahead, I'm going to let you kick it off, take it away, and share what you've done because you went from 40 friends. Okay, that's less than you have in your class at school. Okay, to 2,500 in such a short time. So I know they're really excited to hear from you.
All right. So I am really excited to talk about this. Mariah asked me and I was like, yes, let's do it. I'm having so much fun with TikTok right now, and I really needed that. So I took the plunge into TikTok because Facebook, I was at the point where it was working for everybody except me, or that's how it felt. in the moment. Like everybody was having a great time, doing great stuff on Facebook. And I was like, why isn't Facebook working for me all of a sudden? It had in the past and it just wasn't working anymore. So I was like, all right, I've got to try something new, because if I don't, then I'm just gonna sit on my butt and do nothing, because I just feel like I can't, like I have no traction with Facebook, or I didn't. It's back now. It's getting there. But I had to almost give myself a break from Facebook because I was fighting so hard to get some kind of traction back, and I just felt like I was getting nowhere. So I went over on TikTok. I said, Facebook, I'll see you in a week or something. And I went over on TikTok. And so yeah, like Mariah said, so I had 44 followers on TikTok. And that's like, I mean, I created my TikTok in like 2020 when everyone else did, I guess. But I had just hadn't done much there. I made a few videos here and there, but it was nothing. So in my first week, I went from that 44 to 1,000 followers. And since then, it's been about 500-ish a week or so. So I'm at a little over 2,500 today. So I mean, by the end of March, I'm like, I need to be at 5,000. But some of the stuff I've been doing. So you'll hear it all the time. People say, like, post about your niche, like what's your thing, what do you like? So TikTok, I think, is big on like making your videos from your niche. So right now I'm posting a lot about sourdough. Sourdough is kind of new to me, but I'm having the best time with it. So I'm posting my recipes. I'm posting myself making my bread, my biscuits, all the things. I just made goat cheese for the first time in like so many years, and I posted about that. So a lot of it is based off of cooking, baking. So that's my niche. And obviously being a mom. So I'm posting about my kids and my homeschooling too. So find your niche and then post about that. I do not post about the business or the products every day. It's like every few days or something. And when I do, it's not it's not like a story slide or something or a picture of products. It's something like I'll post me saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost 35 pounds in 4 months. And then it shows my personal before and after photo. That actually got a lot of traction. I was so excited. Like, and then about the business, it's a picture of like me and Mariah or something, or a video of us doing whatever, and then I have writing over that TikTok. So it's something very personal, like people can see my face in that TikTok of me talking about the products or business. So I'm utilizing the follow train a lot right now. I know Mariah is too. She taught me to do it. But basically, so I'm just going to those follow trains and just adding the people who I think I would want to be friends with, who I can relate to. So maybe moms or just younger women in general. And then, liking their messages and stuff. Maybe Mariah will explain how the follow train works. But it's so simple though. Like it doesn't even take me long. My 5-year-old, she can help me with that because all it is hearting messages. So simple. And then I switched my message up a little bit from when I started, but I'm sending messages to my friends, basically asking them to like, comment, and view at least 2 of my videos. So 2 isn't a big number. So I get a lot of feedback from that, and people actually going and commenting on usually more than 2 of my videos. So that's boosting it in the TikTok algorithm or whatever. They're commenting on it. If you have time to comment, you probably have time to at least watch half the TikTok. So if they didn't pay attention to my message, then they're at least still looking at the video for a long amount of time, instead of just liking a lot of my TikToks. And then, so whenever someone comments on my post, and I think this is really big, and then I'll wrap up because I think that's it. But whenever someone comments on one of my TikTok, I'm absolutely making sure I respond to them, respond to their comment, and with something relatable, hopefully. And then, but I'm also going to their page and doing the exact same thing for them, because I just want to be like, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, or whatever. I want to be that person. Like, I would like to have them do that for me. If I commented on somebody's TikTok, I would love them to come to my page and watch one of mine and comment on one of mine. So I try to just do that. And I think that really helps a lot too. So hopefully that was helpful, but it's super exciting. It's really fun. It's a fun place to be. And honestly, I didn't think the TikTok community was very supporting, but they are. I have some really nice people on there. So go for it. Have some fun.
I love it. That was all super good. While she was talking, I was also putting different leaders in the business in the chat for you guys to go follow. So the people that I put in there are all people that are very consistent on TikTok and very active. So you're going to be able to go to theirs the same way that you guys work on like Facebook, right? You go find a post, you recreate it for yourself. That's what you're going to do for TikTok. So I shared a bunch of different leaders that are very consistent. I also shared mine and Hannah's TikTok handle thingamajigger as well. So I'm going to try and share screens with you guys. Now, anytime I've seen people share screens with TikTok, it always plays the music. So when we get to that moment, I'm going to like have you guys give me a thumbs up. Someone give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. If not, we'll like stop and start. We're going to get through it, but I want you guys to be able to see what we're going to do as well. So the first thing I'm going to do, so make sure you guys have your pen and paper. I forgot to say that at the beginning, but you know, we take our notes, okay? So make sure you got your pen and paper, but I'm going to give you guys my daily task list for TikTok, okay? This is what I'm doing every single day on TikTok to grow my TikTok the way I have. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm posting 3 TikToks minimum. The way I like to do this is all 3 at one time, but I like to post twice a day. So I will typically, the first time is going to be 2 to 3 videos. And then later on in the day, I'm going to again post 2 to 3 TikToks. Hannah, did you mean to unmute?
You asked me, or the host asked me, so I just did.
Apparently I unmuted everyone. Sorry, guys. What am I doing with my life today? All right. Keep on going. I thought maybe you had something else you wanted to say. Okay, so no one else unmute. It was an accident. I'm so sorry. So I post twice a day, but I'll post 2 to 3 TikToks at the same time, 2 times a day. But my minimum is to get at least 3 TikToks up. The next thing on my daily task list, and I'm going to go in detail over all of these for you guys. But the second thing is to add from a follow train for 10 minutes. I'm going to explain what that means. The third thing on my TikTok to-do list is to interact with my new followers or for at least 10 minutes. Sometimes my new followers takes longer than 10 minutes, depending on the day. Sometimes we just have to keep going for 10 minutes. The fourth thing is to post in TikTok stories. The fifth thing is to send DT ask messages. And the sixth thing I do every day, hold on to something, because this is going to throw some of y'all. I go live on TikTok every day. Okay, so we're going to talk about all 6 of these things and exactly how you can do them starting tonight, tomorrow, to get your business up and running. So the first thing is posting on TikTok, guys. I need you to hear me here, because this is going to be the thing that makes it not overwhelming. Because I just said that I post 2 to 3 TikToks twice a day, okay? That's 5 to 6 TikToks a day. That's overwhelming, right? You're like, holy crap, how am I gonna have so many ideas? Well, how am I gonna take all the videos? Like, we start thinking things. You hear me here, okay? You have to make stock video. Okay, what is stock video? Stock video is video every single day just of life. All right, you should every single day make a minimum of 3 videos. This is just in your phone. This is not on TikTok. Like just in your life, creating 3 videos. So like, for example, my family went to the beach this past weekend. And so I had like a video of me. Y'all know I cannot share screens like this. A video of me walking at the ocean, okay? A video of the ocean and like the ocean in my feet. You can't see it. It's fine. I have a video of like a palm tree and the wind blowing. Stock video. It doesn't have to be complicated. A video of you walking. I literally, you guys, I'll be transparent, okay? I'll be transparent. We do things for the content, okay? So I went to the store the other day and I went to leave the house. I have the cutest slippers ever, okay? They're cows. Like they have ears, like it's a whole thing. And I was like, oh crap, I gotta change shoes. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm wearing my cow shoes. So then I took a video in the parking lot of the grocery store, you guys, just of my feet walking through the parking lot in my cow shoes. And I posted it like on my story on TikTok of like, when you forget to change your shoes before you go to the grocery store. Like it got a lot of views. People thought it was funny and it was literally stock video. It was just a moment. I take pictures walking around. I take pictures of the wind and trees. I take pictures of raindrops on the window of the car while we're driving. I take pictures or videos of the road. I'll take videos of my daughter. I'll take like a time lapse of me doing the dishes. Like I'm finding moments every day, at least 3. And the videos, when you're making stock videos, they need to be at least 17 to 15 seconds long minimum. But you want 3 a day, because think about it. If you do 3 stock videos a day, by the end of the month, that's what, 90 videos that you have that you can pick from, you can reuse, you can do differently. I've got videos of where I like prop my phone up on like a stand and videos of myself singing to a song in the car driving. Like literally just moments of your day. You have moments. And at first it's going to feel a little hard to find them. You have moments, okay? Whether it's driving, doing the dishes, the laundry, watching TV, reading your devotional, like you have moments in your day. Get the stock video going, because that's going to make it less overwhelming. Because now if you are like, crap, I didn't film anything, but I need to post something, you can grab a stock video, slap some text on it, you're good to go. But if you don't have that base behind you, it makes it way more overwhelming to get started and stay consistent. So that's step 1. Step 2 for posting is that you want to batch content. Do not overwhelm yourself trying to make your videos every day. Like I'm posting 5 to 6 videos a day. I am not making 5 to 6 videos a day, guys. I make TikToks, like I record TikToks, edit TikToks and all that twice a week max. A lot of weeks it's once a week. Okay, we don't have to do this every day. It doesn't have to be this overwhelming thing. We can work smarter, right? So what I do is I take Sunday is like my It Works Sabbath. I do not do It Works on Sunday. And so we have church, we get cute, we do a family adventure typically. So we'll go to the mountains or we'll go hiking or we'll go to the park, whatever it is. Content, right? I'm getting my stock videos that day for dang sure, but I already look cute. And so on Sundays, I spend about 2 hours making videos. I record all my videos, but that gives me enough. In 2 hours, I can do 60 to like 100 videos. Okay. Some of them are going to be stock videos and added text. Some of them are going to be me being like recorded and recreating things, voiceovers, whatever it is, but I can do all of that just 2 hours, right? So that it gets it all out of the way. So now during the week, I'm like, oh, I have to post on TikTok. I have it. And if for some reason I run out, I have a ton of stock videos I now can go back and get. So it gives you like a plan A and a plan B. So you're working proactively. The third thing for posting is you have to shop for content. So we all are going to be stuck on TikTok scrolling. Okay. You cannot tell me that you don't get stuck on TikTok scrolling. I will not believe you. The only way you don't get stuck on TikTok scrolling is if you do not have TikTok downloaded on your phone, okay? Like we all get stuck scrolling, so make use of that. Shop for content. Don't just scroll with intent of, could I recreate this? Could I change this to fit me? Could this be an inspiration? And then save them. They have like a little like save icon, save it, but you can also save it to collections. So I have a bunch of collections on TikTok. Let me pull them up. Look at before I tell you guys what they are. So I have motherhood, content. So that's just ideas that don't fit in another category. Growth tips that I've seen for myself. TikTok tips to share. So growth tips I've seen that I'm like, oh, I could just recreate that and share that as a tip. Jesus, marriage, friends, it works, and daily life. So as I'm scrolling through these videos, if they fit any of those categories, things like Hannah was saying in her niche, so she probably is going to have like bread making or homesteading or something like that. So as she's seeing that stuff, she's saving it to the collection. So when it comes time to go make her batch content, she's not searching for it. She's not scrolling through a bunch of things. She's like, okay, let's make some content about Jesus. Go to my Jesus album. I'll recreate these 7 videos. Okay, now let me make some content about the business. Let me go recreate those. Now I'm going to make content about being a mom. Let me go recreate those. And she has the videos because we've been stock videoing. So when she goes to make a video about being a mom, she's not having to go find her kids to take videos with them because she took videos a week long. So she's like finding the video of Noelle doing something outside or eating dirt or something, like, you know, like there's something there already. So it makes it simple. The 4th tip when it comes to posting is, like Hannah said, respond to every comment. Every comment. And if you have nothing to say, if they comment an emoji, comment one back. It does not matter. If they then comment an emoji back to your emoji, comment another emoji. Like, respond to every single comment. It is a huge factor in the algorithm of magic. I don't know. But it makes a huge difference to respond to the comments. And then also use the comments as to respond with a video, even if it doesn't apply to the comment. So like if you get something, and especially if it does apply, like if you get a question about the business or a product, if you make a post like that, respond to the comment with a video, because what that's going to do when they watch the video with the comment, when that video ends. So if Hannah comments on something about the business, and I respond to it with a video and I make that video, at the end of the video, it's automatically going to take them to the original video. So if they watch the video all the way through that I responded to the comment, the next video they see is going to be the original video. So they're going to continue to see my stuff just because I'm responding to the comment. If someone drops an emoji, respond with a video. It does not have to be relevant. Hannah could post, Hannah, I'm just going to keep going. You're my example. 1, you already talked, and 2, you're in front of my face. So here we are. So Hannah makes a video about making sourdough and someone drops like a heart eye emoji. She can respond as a video and make a video about the business. Like, it doesn't have to be on the same topic, but when you're responding to comments, it's getting different traction. So that's always a good thing to do as well. So drop questions if you guys have about posting. Jordan, it is similar of a task list that I shared at the retreat. Yes, it has changed a little since then. I haven't seen any other questions. So, all right, the next thing, the follow train. That probably made no sense if you guys aren't over on TikTok, okay? But it is a trend. Let me say now, it is a trend. So what does that mean for you? It means to hop on it because trends fade. And so this could at any point in time stop getting traction and stop giving you growth. So you want to get in on it before that happens, okay? This is the way I'm growing. I grow 1 to 200 friends every single day from doing follow trains for 10 minutes. So I average about 100 new followers from doing follow trains for 10 minutes. So if I want to grow quicker, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do them more. I have a goal of having 10,000 friends by the 19th. I'm trying to get into the creator beta program, and that's like the deadline I gave myself. So I'm like, I gotta have like 300 new followers a day between now and then to make sure it's like done. So I'm doing it 4 times a day. I'm taking 10 minutes and I'm doing a follow train. I'm growing like I started yesterday. So between yesterday and today, I've grown like 600 new followers. So you can grow really quickly with your business, guys, okay? And then if you want more, guess what? Do it more. This is unlimited growth right here, where you can literally go from 40 friends to 2,500 friends in under a month. That's huge growth. So I'm going to try to screen share. I'm not sure. I don't know who. I'm going to have to call out someone's name if it's not. Just so that I can get someone to give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. If you can't hear me, then, okay, let me tell you what I'm going to do in case you can't hear me. So I can preference. Hopefully you can just hear me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the task. Okay, I'm just going to do the task for you guys, like as if I was doing it, obviously not for 10 minutes because y'all got better things to do, but I'm going to do the task visually. Then I'm going to explain it if I can't do both at the same time, if the audio doesn't work. I have the sound on my phone down, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Let's see. I've never seen someone successfully share. TikTok. So, oh my goodness gracious, it's not wanting to work. Hold on. We're gonna get there. Okay. We're getting there. All right, Hannah, you're on my little screen over here, so I'm looking at you for thumbs up if you can hear me or not. I was really hoping you'd be over here, so I keep talking to you, make it easy for myself. So you guys still hear the music? You guys don't hear the music? I hear the music. Okay, so you can hear me? Okay, this is bizarre. I hear the music on the computer, so this is all right. This is gonna bother me, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so what I would do, I used the sound, so it's easy for me to find, but if you go, so you look at all these little tabs here, this one over here is the collections. So I actually have Follow Train right here, so I can go and find it, super simple. To get it originally, if you guys all, because I sent my little username, it's just my name, y'all, I'm real easy to find on here. But if you go on my page after this and go to this picture, this is the Follow Train audio. You can save it from here, but what you're gonna wanna do is to go to the audio. You're gonna go to a post. You're gonna go to the comment, and you're going to heart the comment. Okay, guys, literally, that's it. So the concept of the follow train is you're supposed to follow anyone who hearts your comment. So when you're going through and hearting it, in theory, they're supposed to then go follow you. Obviously, not everyone's going to follow you. Okay, it's not going to happen that way. Most people probably are not. And then TikTok also does not let you follow more than 200 people max a day. So what I like to do to make sure I'm getting good people, if I try to keep it under 300, they have under 300 hearts, I'm going to heart it. Literally, I set a timer on my phone. You guys can see it because it's always there. 10 minutes, and I come and I'm just hearting all of the messages. Okay. So I did this before we hopped on for 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes. I went and just hearted things. 12 new followers in 3 minutes. Because I went and did these. Okay, that's how quick and simple it is, you guys. Another thing with it, it's okay. We're gonna. Hold on. All right. Also, if you scroll down a little bit more towards the bottom, that's where you're going to find the most recent comments. So it can save you some time on trying to like go through and find ones that are less. But see here at the bottom, it's like 5 or like 40. So I typically like, I'll scroll down towards the bottom too and heart from there because it's a little bit easier. And then I'm just gonna go to another video. Look at this, guys. There's so many, there's thousands. So you can scroll through here and people do them by category, like nail techs. What's another one? Our TikTok. Like there's so many different niches and specifically follow in your niche. Okay, y'all, I am a squirrel. If we're gonna meet it here down a rabbit hole. Okay, so for follow trains, and then when you get follows, I limit myself on following people back, which, you know, what I told you, not everyone's going to follow you. Okay. I'm probably not not you guys. I love you guys. I don't mean like that, but like in the follow train situation, I'm not going to go back and follow. I mean, I've got follow train comments that I commented on stuff that have thousands of like hearts on it. I'm not going to do all of that. One thing I do like to do though, is if I get a comment, oh, look, Melody over there blowing it up for me. Okay, no, that's my video. All right, bear with me, you guys. I gotta find a comment. Okay, perfect. So like this is a comment on a follow train. So when I'm working on growing, which is what I'm doing now, I'm trying to gain followers quickly. I'm gonna go follow all the people that are not following me. So this person already followed me and I'm not going to follow them back right now. It's something I can always like go forward in the future and go and follow people. But if I follow first, a lot of people do follow back. So that's the second half of the follow train is I like to make sure that I'm following some people as well. Okay. I don't see my questions, my chat. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, I cannot mess up. Oh wait, no, it's right here. Found the button. Okay, do you guys have any questions about that? No, I follow everyone, male, female, Asian, Hebrew. Like I be looking, be like, this is not in English, but sure, I'm still gonna go follow. Like my TikTok, I mean, it's very all over the place. So I also am this, I didn't even think about this, but there's also a group, if you guys are a mom, this is an extra resource you guys can have. But there is a group on Facebook. Let me see if I can pull it up. So I can tell you guys the name. Mom Talk Takeover. Write that down. If you guys are a mom, this is a great group. You get in here, you can just like share. I know, Chad, I'm so sorry. But I'm a mom, so this is the resource I got for you guys. But if you are a mom, this is a group you can get in, introduce yourself. People do a lot of like following each other, commenting on each other's videos, things like that. So that is a resource you guys can use as well. Okay, so that covered posting and follow train. That was quick. Where do you follow? Okay, so when you get, you're right, I only kind of half told you guys where I follow. So on the follow train, that's a good question. It was too quick. Nope. Okay. So for example, in this video, already commented on it, but we'll do it again. So you'll comment teamwork. And then when people like that comment, is what I had pulled up. For example, here. When people like your comment, you can go and add right from there. So these are all people that liked my comment of teamwork on a follow train. So it gives me people to go follow. The Mom Talk Takeover is a Facebook group. I do not ask post to post on TikTok. I will go over the message I send. If I do post about the giveaway, and then if people comment on the giveaway post, I message them and have them text me. And then when they text me, I have them text me the word giveaway. When they text me, I have them go post on Instagram and follow me on Instagram. So that's how I do host to post. But I don't do, honestly, I really don't do too much post to post on TikTok. I'll probably do like one giveaway host to post a month on TikTok. Like that's just not as much of my thing over there right now. So number 3, ask more questions if you guys have them, because you guys had some good questions. Number 3 on this to-do list is to interact. Like Hannah was saying, you give love to give love over here. It's a very, very, very supportive community, but it has to it's a mutually supportive community. So it's got to be kind of twofold. And so what I like to do is come over here to my followers. Okay, I didn't mean to screenshot that. So, okay, so you see the difference here? It's really, really light, but she is loved kind of midway through. That and below is white. That and below, so like Kay, Elijah, Judy, Simple Mama, that's all blue. I don't know if you guys can even tell. It's so close in coloration, but your newest followers have a blue tint behind them. So just trust me. Okay, like I know it's so light. I'm like looking on my screen, I'm like, I can't even see, but it's there, I promise. So what I do is I come through here. Melody, I'm going to post the recording on my YouTube. My YouTube is also just my name. So if your phone dies, you can catch the rest of it on replay. So what I do here on interacting. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go watch one video all the way through. Like Hannah was saying, like you want to make sure you're working with the algorithm. You're doing all the things. And the more things you do, the more things you get done back. So the first thing I'm doing, I'm going to watch one video all the way through on their page. Okay, I'm gonna stop because we don't have to watch the sharks. That's step one. What is step two? Yep, okay. My notes went to the other page, so I had to check. Okay, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna like 3 videos. And then I'm going to comment on at least one. So I'm gonna... Okay. So simple, right? But I went in, I watched a full video, hearted 3 videos, commented on at least one. If you have nothing to say, drop an emoji, okay? Literally, it can be anything. Like we can come, drop some, look, everyone else did emojis on this one. I picked a good one. Drop some hearts, all right? Just go leave a comment on the post, at least one of theirs. And then I'm gonna go to the next one. And I'm doing the same thing. Some love, I'll watch one all the way through. Comment on one. Right? Like it's so simple, guys. You don't have to overthink it. And then I'm just going to keep going through all of the new followers. I also, again, I go back to my little 10-minute timer. And if that does not take me 10 minutes, I'm going to do more. So if I get through all the new followers, then I'm going to go and follow up with or go interact with other people that are on there and things like that. I want to take at least 10 minutes to make sure that I'm building that community, which is what interacting over here does. All right. If you guys have interaction or questions on interacting, put them in the chat. I'm so glad this is so helpful. I'm so glad because I never had seen a TikTok training done in a way that made sense for me. So I'm hoping I tried to, when I was going and doing notes, to do it in a way that would make sense. Okay, someone is unmuted and I cannot see. Oh, participant, I can pull it up. Okay, perfect. No. Okay, it's not letting me. All right, we got you. Perfect. Okay, the next thing, your stories. Okay, so I can stop screen sharing now. Oh, okay. And you do that with new followers once a day for 10 minutes? Yes, once a day for 10 minutes. I go through and I interact with followers. And then I just do it again tomorrow. And I know there's I grow by 100 people a day, 100 to 200 people a day. Not all the people are blue that you guys couldn't see. I don't know which were blue or how soon they were blue or whatever, which is why I make sure I'm doing at least 10 minutes because I want to do my most recent, do have a blue tent. And then from there, I want to make sure that I'm still growing connections with people. So at least 10 minutes a day, I'm doing that interacting. But if you're trying to grow or you're posting, another thing you can do to help boost views and get more people to add you when you post. So if you post twice a day, like I'm doing 2 to 3 TikToks at once, 2 to 3 TikToks at once, this isn't the tip I should have said with posting, but I didn't think about it. I'm just learning with you guys. I'm remembering with you guys. But is when you, sorry. Okay. When you post, do not close the app. Okay, I'm that guy. I'm like, post, shoot, get out of here because I know otherwise I'm going to want to watch it a million times to see how many followers it has. Did it blow up yet? Did I go viral? What's happening, right? I will just become obsessive. Do not close the app. Instead, when you post, go do your follow train then. So when you're looking and sitting down to do this work, post first, then do your follow train and interaction because you're gonna have new people coming in who want to check out your stuff, right? So that's new views. And then you just gave love. So people are going to give you love. That's new interaction on your post. When it gets more interaction, that's when TikTok is going to push it out to the For You page, which then gets more traction. And so don't swipe out. Don't become obsessive. Just go do some other tasks right after you post. So if I am going to post twice in a day, when I do that second set of posts, I'm going to not set a timer. I'm not as intentional about it because I got my work done, but I'm going to sit down and I'm going to interact again and send some more follow train little loves every time I post to try to get it back. So Sandy, I shared the tasks at the beginning. I will send Laura a task list for it. My shift list for it. I'm not really doing shifts right now and it's not updated. So I will put something together for Laura and make sure she gets that to you though. Okay. The next thing, stories. All right, we're gonna try to keep going real quick. I want this done by 9:30 because today is the last day for the distributor promotion, and I want you guys to have time to go get your distributors in and your work done. So the next thing is to post in your stories. Okay, guys, TikTok loves videos, right? It's a video platform. So make videos in your stories. And guys, don't overthink it. TikTok, you're going to, yes, post about your business and your products, but make it more about life. Like Hannah was saying, it's more of a niche thing. Make it about you and your life. So post a video in your stories. Talk about your crazy kids, or talk about what happened at your job, or talk about what you're going to make for dinner, or what you bought at Walmart. Like, talk about things, talk about the business, or talk about taking the products. That make little videos that gets a little bit more view. But then also people want to follow a story. So on your stories, there's a reason they're called that. We want to give people a story. So some of that, like, I've gotten thousands and thousands of views on stories, and I've also gotten like 10 views on stories. Okay. So when I'm getting a lot of views, it's typically because I'm bringing people along a journey. So like when it snowed up here, we took my daughter to see snow for the first time. And so that morning I made a video super early of waking her up really early and getting her dressed and jumping in the car. Then I made a video while we were driving. Then I made a video of the snow, and then I posted pictures of her. And then I made a video of us driving like through the snow. Like, I made moments throughout my day, and I had thousands of people watching. This past weekend, we went to the beach. So the day before, I was posting a video on my story talking about how I had an exciting adventure planned for this weekend. Stay tuned. Then I posted a video when we were in the car, like, guess where we're going? Do you have any guesses? Then I posted when we got there, and then I posted how my daughter felt about it, and then I posted a picture of my food. Like, I started telling a story in my story of my day, and not every day is super exciting, right? There's some days, like I posted yesterday about how boring my day was because I had just got back from the beach Sunday night. Monday, I was like, well, my life is so boring now. There's no excitement. There's no ocean. There's no drinks at, noon. Like, it's not the same. It's boring. And I posted about that, and that got engagement again because it was a story. And so, yes, Kim, I will run through. Okay, I'm going to run through my task list real quick for you. And then all of this will be posted on my YouTube, so you can catch the recording and it'll slow down there. But really quick, I'm going to run through my task list for you. So get your paper ready wherever you're at, Kim. Task 1, post 3 TikToks. Task 2, add from a follow train. 3, interact with new followers. 4, post in stories. 5, send distributor asks. 6, go live. I told you it was fast. All of it's going to be in the recording though. And right now we're working through those tasks together and explaining them. Another thing you can do in your stories is you can leak what you're going to post. So if you're going to post about the business later, maybe talk in your stories about how to keep an eye on my page, because I'm going to share how I make, extra money with you guys, or how I'm able to afford my dance lessons for my daughter, or something. Like, leak it in your story. If you're going to post about an adventure, the day before we went to the beach, I was posting that we were going on an adventure tomorrow. So people knew they wanted to follow my story tomorrow because I was leaking it. And so whether it be the day before, or even before you go and post whatever videos for the day, leak a little bit about it. If, Hannah's talking about, like, she's going to post a video about the most gorgeous sourdough loaf. Like, she did all the intricate designs on the top, the bottom didn't burn, like, it was perfect. Maybe she's going to talk on her story, be like, I think I've mastered sourdough. Check out my TikTok later. Like, check out the video later. And she's leaking what's to come, right? It starts creating that cycle. So that's another thing you can do there. Okay. Number 1 before the last, distributor messages. I do not have a script written down for you guys, but I will read it to you really quick. But I don't believe in scripting. I want you guys to be more organic. I kind of like strayed away from sending scripts as much, like, to people, not like to you guys, but like to people in the world, to like messages. Okay, well, can't find it now, so that's real awkward. But if you guys need the script, I can share the script when I share the recording for you guys. But it's so simple. So I just go to my following the same way we went and looked at the blue people you guys couldn't see. Right beside that, it says friends. So that's people that mutually follow. So I follow them and they also follow me. So I message through friends the same way I would on Facebook, and I go and ask them about the business. So Let me find my script for you guys. I do love this script. It is my favorite distributor reach out ever. Okay, it says, "Hey girly, I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but I think you would be but I think you would be so good at what I do. Can I send you some info and see if this would be a good fit for you?" And I get a ton of reaction. I typically send 10 of those a day. So that's pretty simple. From there, I just have my normal distributor conversation. Nothing crazy. I just do reach outs. And then the last thing, we go live. So I'm on day 6 of going live every day. I'm having a really good time. Was so scary. It was so scary because like I hate Facebook Live. I don't know about you guys. I hate Facebook Live. I don't even like going live on Facebook and like my team page. Like I hate Facebook Live. Okay. Instagram, don't even think I would be caught dead on Instagram Live. Okay. Like, no, thank you. That place is scary. I don't like it. I do not like going live. But I kept seeing again and again and again people talking about how the growth of going live on TikTok and how it was different. It was easy. So I was like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? Let's do it. And I just went live. And I will tell you guys, it's so different. It's so different over there. Literally, I was talking to another mom in a mom group for TikTok. And she was like, literally, she goes live in TikTok and all she does is she sits there and says hello to people. So like when it pops up, it would be like, "Hey, Hannah. Hey, Amanda." Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner though. But, oh, hi, Sandy. What are you guys doing today? Like, how is your Tuesday going? Hi, Carolyn. Like, literally, that's what she does on live. That's it. Okay. It doesn't have to be complicated. But by going live, you get more views, you get more engagement, you get more followers, you get pushed in the algorithm difference. Because like TikTok rewards when you're using all the like features TikTok gives you. You do have to have, I want to say it's 1,000 friends before you guys can go live. I do want to say that. But we just told you how to grow 100 to 200 friends a day, or 100 friends out of 10 minutes of work. All right. You want 1,000 friends? Get to it. You could do that in like 2-3 days, hands down, if you really work at it. Okay. So you have to have 1,000 friends to go live, but it's really so freaking simple. And then like the growth, my first time I went live, I think I had 143 views, which, you know, it's cool. Let's roll. Let's go. By like yesterday, when I went live, it was time 5. And of course, you know, the time you go live and the day of the week, all of the things that matter that I don't track. But yesterday I had over 6,000 people on live. I had over 4,000 hearts. I had people sending me diamonds, like those little things you can cash out as coins. I made a whole $1.27 on my live. All right. Like the randomest stuff. And for me, I just sat there with my daughter and, you know, that's y'all exploit those kids. Okay. Use them. You made them, you did the hard work, use them, all right? Like, come on, guys. We did not do that for nothing, okay? But so I literally just sit there and my daughter, I've made a little monster. And so when people like drop a heart on the live, it makes little red hearts float up. So my daughter will literally get my phone and be like, hearts, hearts. And so we'll go live on TikTok and she will sit there and she'll ask people for hearts and they will send them. And then we'll have like old ladies getting on there, sending her flowers. And like, that's how I got my $1.27 or whatever it was, is people were like sending little diamond gifts because my daughter wanted hearts. Like it's so simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's not like other things. You don't have to go into it with a game plan. You don't have to talk about the business. Like this morning I went live and did my makeup and like talked about nothing at all. I kept leaving and the live was just on. I kept leaving to go check and see what my daughter was doing. Like it was nothing, but I gained like 20 followers from it. Okay. Like it's so simple, guys. It's not terrifying. And I go live for time, y'all. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. I don't know. It depends on how long I can talk. You guys know I can talk a long time. So, you know, it could be a long time sometimes, but we just are rolling. We're just doing, and it's just so simple. You literally, like, if you guys don't know what to do, get there and just start saying hi to people. That gives you a starting spot, right? If you have a starting spot, you know how to start. So go live. When you get to 1,000 friends, go live and just say hello to people as they hop on. Ask them how their day is. There you go. Hi, Amanda. How's your day been? How are you doing? Oh, hey, Hannah again. Why are you stay in my face. I keep talking. I'm like, find someone else. Hi, Madison. How are you? What's going on? Like, literally, you just start engaging with people. It's so freaking simple, you guys. Okay. Do you have questions? Because that was so much information, but I tried to like simplify it as much as my brain could because I want you guys to stop being scared, to stop letting that fear win, to stop making the excuses because there's so much growth. Yes, but guys, there's so much fun. I'm having such a good time. It's fun to create the little trendy videos and it's fun to see the growth and it's fun to hit milestones and conversations. Like it's just different. And when you add different and you add new, it adds energy. Energy will transform everything. Like Hannah said, she was like fighting tooth and nail over on Facebook. Like, I don't understand what is happening. I'm still getting over being sick, guys. So we've been on here long enough. My throat is like not wanting, but, she was struggling on Facebook and it was like, no matter what we did, we couldn't get her network jump started. We were doing host posts, we were doing giveaway, we were doing like deleting friends. Like I was literally racking my brain of what can I give you? How can we do this? How can we get through this? And it just wasn't working for her. And so when you see a problem, the problem is not the end point. It's the question mark, right? We figure out how to fix it. And so she pivoted. She didn't stop working on Facebook. She never stopped. She still showed up. She still did it, but she wasn't frustrated about it because she was excited about something else. And because she was excited about something else, there was an energy shift. And so she was pouring into TikTok, growing crazy, having a good time. And that energy switched Facebook as well. So now she has two platforms working for her. And the cool thing is if her Facebook was deactivated, she may panic for a second because like that's scary for anyone, but she's not like, crap, what am I going to do? She has a plan B. She has something else. She knows that she can keep growing in the meantime, keep building in the meantime. It's all her eggs are not in one basket. So if TikTok starts slowing down and she is struggling over there, guess what? She can pour more into Facebook. If Facebook starts slowing down, guess what? She can pour more into Instagram while growing both consistently anyway, but one having more energy than the other. And it gives her multiple streams in her business, which the more input you have, the better the output's going to be, right? So hopefully this helped you guys bridge some of that gap. I'm reading in comments. Hold on. Girl, be scared. Do it scared. You have really bad stage fright. It's okay. You're all by yourself on live when you go live. There's nobody else's picture. It's just you. So you don't have to be scared. Just feel like be by yourself. Hang out by yourself. Like, and you also, guys, I don't know. I've never done it. So I don't know. Don't ask questions, but I do not know. But I do know like you can go live with someone else. So like me and Hannah could go live together. And that also maybe if you have a sideline or a downline or someone else, you're like, I want to do TikTok live and I'm scared. You guys could try to go live together. And that also may help the first time kind of get over those fears. But we're all scared. We're all uncomfy. Hannah, were you scared? Give me a thumbs up if you were scared doing all the TikTok stuff and uncomfy, right? Okay, I was scared and uncomfy, right? We're all scared and uncomfy, but we don't have to let that define us or stop us. That's the cool thing about this is you get to decide that you're going to show up anyway. You get to decide that you're going to overcome it. You get to decide that you're going to mess up, fail forward, look silly while doing it, but have a good time, right? And that's all that this is. And all avenues of this business, guys, it's just finding a new way to fail forward. That's it. That's all this is. I just tried out a new host to post. It didn't work. Okay. I failed forward. I went live on TikTok. I didn't, the first one had like 100 lives. It wasn't great, or 100 views. It wasn't great. I failed forward. I did something different. I found a pivot. I found a way to move. But as long as you are trying and moving, you're doing the right thing. Okay. So do it scared, do it nervous, do it uncomfortable, but stop not doing it. Stop allowing the excuses. You guys have a ton of information in this Zoom. Okay. You have a ton of information in my inbox if you need me. I'm always here. I try to answer all the messages. Like I do all the things. I try. And I know your upline will help too. If you have questions, if they have answers, they'll try to find them if they don't. Like you have people there for you, but you have to decide to do it. I decided a month and a half ago, I was just going to do it with no idea what I was doing. Hannah decided she was going to do it with like a little bit of an idea of what I was doing, but really not because I'd only been doing it like 2 weeks when she got started. So it was a lot of, I think this may work, but I don't know about this. And like, I gave her ideas and she was like, okay, I don't really like that. I'm going to pivot and do it this way. She switched up messages. Like it's all a game of pivot. Okay. You guys have a great foundation going forward. So now I want you not just to sit on this, but to go out and freaking do it. Go kill TikTok. Go have a lot of fun while doing it. And the fun you have doing TikTok is going to transcend to all other aspects of your business as well. So we're gonna hop off here right on time. I hope you guys have the best of like the rest of your evening. Get all your distributors, set your intention. Okay. Everyone needs to like have at least a goal of going to get one more distributor tonight. Okay. You still got hours left. We have those distributor promo until midnight central. Okay. We got hours. So I want all of you doing your follow-ups, doing it with expectation and intention and getting it done because we are in growth season. We are in boom season and we have our hands on a gift that we need to go out and share with other people. So I'm going to pray us out and I will try and get this posted if not tomorrow, but the goal is tonight. I will not, I feel like I have to keep apologizing, but I will not forget to post it for a whole week again. Okay. I will get it up before a whole week this time. All right. But dear Lord Jesus, thank you so much for this space where we get to come together every week, grow a little bit more in our knowledge of business, a little bit more in our knowledge of ourselves, and hopefully a little bit closer to you as well. I'm so excited for this group. This is a group that is showing up and ready. They are ready and willing to do the things that scare them, to the things that are new, are uncertain, are different, but they're willing because they are on fire. And I know that you are going ahead and you are blazing away. You are giving them confidence that they don't even understand where it's going to come from. You are working so immensely in all of the situations behind the scenes, the things that we can't see. And I just know the more willing we are to work, the more willing we are to sow seeds, to plant, to touch lives, how immense of a harvest you are going to create for that. And I am so freaking excited to watch that unfold in this group. They are showing up, they are consistent, they are hungry, and we are so ready for you to move. And I'm so freaking thankful and excited. In Jesus' name, amen. I love you guys, and I will see you guys back on next week. Same time, same ID.